Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you an Upwork AI proposal builder that will automate your job proposal applications and through which you can send unlimited applications to various jobs, hence landing a better job on Upwork. So here is the flow of the video. First would be the live demo, then the problem statement, then the solution that this proposal builder provides, and last would be the explanation of the whole flow, that is step by step. So first of all, let me show you the live demo of the proposal builder that we are going to make today. So here is the main agent that we are going to build on N8N, and here is the structure. So let me start with open chat for this. So here is a Upwork job description that I have found that includes automation jobs. So we can copy this job description and can paste this job description here. It will build an application for this, as well as a Google document, as well as a mermaid code. So I'm going to show you what actually each individual items mean, and naming this as a work job description. Rest will be done by the AI. Yeah. So let's start this. So here we can see our agent running. Here are all the nodes. First would be the generate mermaid.js, then would be the generate Google Doc proposal, as well as the generate application, a small text that we are required to paste. Yeah. So here the application run well, and here is the mermaid diagram, the Google Doc proposal with the link, as well as the Upwork application. So we can just copy this and paste to the client. And let me show you what is a mermaid code. So copy this, go to Whimsical. So here is a file in the Whimsical, and just copy and paste. So mermaid code means this makes the flow of the automation that we are going to make. Hence, this is showing to the client that we are doing extra efforts. Hence, our application would be above different freelancers, and hence it increases the chance of getting the job. After this, if we check the Google Doc proposal that the automation provided, here is the Google Doc link. If we open this, here it have created a Google Doc in which the automation explained how we are going to make this. Hence, this also shows the efforts that the freelancer would be doing to the client. Hence, the chances increases of getting the job. So after the demo, we are going to understand the problem statement. Getting a freelancing gig on Upwork and Fiverr have become extremely competitive. For each gig, thousands of freelancers apply. So this problem we have seen already, that on the Upwork and on the Fiverr, nowadays for each job application, thousands of freelancers apply, and hence the chances of getting job to a new member, to a new freelancer, decreases drastically. Hence, it is very important if we apply to multiple jobs at very fast pace, so that our proposal go to the top, and hence we increases the chances of getting lucky as well as getting the job. So here would be the solution for this. Extra efforts will bring results and sets you apart from the crowd. Using N8N AI automation to generate the proposal for clients, more application equal to more chances for the job selection. So here would be the flow of the automation. First, we need to provide the Upwork job description, and then the job description goes to the AI agent, which then generates the application that we are required to paste on the Upwork, as well as the mermaid code, as well as the generate Google Doc proposal. If we see the flow of each node, so here would be them. In the generate application flow, Upwork job description would be the input, and then we need to provide about ourselves and our business, so that the AI has the context about us and can include that in the Google Doc proposal as well as the generate application. After that, the job description as well as the about ourselves and business will go to the OpenAI node, and then it would output the result as the application. For the mermaid code, we are again inputting the Upwork job description, and then this would be passed through the OpenAI node, which will create the mermaid code for this, and this will be as the output of the result. The third would be generate Google Doc flow, and that would be Upwork job description would be the input, then about ourselves slash business, and that would be passed to the OpenAI node. So using them both, and we have also provided the OpenAI a prompt that would help him to populate the Google Doc that is pre-made as a template, and then the Google Drive node would be used in order to copy the already prepared template of the Google Doc. The Google Drive then set the permission of the Google Doc to as read for everyone else, and the Google Doc is then required to update the document, and this will be output as the link of the Google Doc. So here is the flow of the automation. So after this, we are going to understand the explanation of whole flow step by step over N8N. So the tools are required are the N8N and OpenAI API. And I'm going to do a node-wise explanation step by step. So if we go to the main Upwork agent, which have generated the result. So here is the chart trigger. Nothing fancy about this. So we are going to provide a job description through the chart trigger, and then it is passed through to the AI agent. So if we click on the AI agent and if we go to the system message that we have provided, this is a template that we have provided. And also I would like to mention that this whole automation would be available in the YouTube description. So you can download that through that. If I go to the prompt here, and I have provided a prompt that you are a helpful, intelligent Upwork assistant. Your task is to receive an Upwork job description and then use it to generate assets like mermaid diagrams, Google Docs, and Upwork application. When you receive an Upwork job description, you must generate a mermaid diagram, a Google Doc proposal, and an Upwork application. You must then replace the dollar with the Google Doc proposal link. Output the Google Doc proposal link in a plain text. So this line is very important because as we send our application over the Upwork chart, the links are not intact. Hence, we are required to provide a link like this. So this was the prompt that I have put in the AI agent. And so also for the chart model, I have connected the OpenAI chart, and we are using 4o mini. We can use various other models as per our requirements. And here is the window buffer memory, and I have set the context length to 10. For the tools, I have the generate mermaid.js, generate Google Doc proposal, and then generate application. We will move to each node one by one. First, let us go to the generate application. So in the generate application, if we see, we have input as the Upwork job description. Upwork job description would be the input, and then set variable is required in order to set the about me text. So here is the text about myself. If I open this, I have provided a context about my business in few points. So through this, the AI has a context about me as well as my business, and it will now generate an application that would include my qualities that are relevant to the job description, hence generating a personalized application. So if we go to the OpenAI chart, here I have added the prompt for the OpenAI that you are a helpful, intelligent Upwork application writer. Here I put the role as a system, and in the prompt, if I see, I have added a prompt here that I am an automation specialist applying to jobs on a freelance platform. So this prompt is a user-based prompt. Your task is to take as input an Upwork job description and return output as a customized proposal. High-performing proposals are typically templated as follows. Hi, I do dash thing all the time. I'm so confident I'm the right fit for that. I just created a workflow diagram plus a demo for dash thing in a no code. About me, then we have provided the relevant job description that has done cool relevant things of note, other cool things that are there. And happy to do this for you in any time. Just respond to this proposal, else I don't get a chat window. And thank you. And here are the outputs that the agent is required to provide in the JSON format. So proposal will be like in this format, and I have also set some rules so that the AI doesn't hallucinate and provide a standardized answers every time. I have also provided a context about myself that I have provided in the set variable node. So here is the edit fees that is required to output the result as a response. So here is the proposal that it had created. Now let us go to the generate Google Doc proposal. So if I go to the generate Google Doc proposal flow, here I get the input as the Upwork job description. And after that, set variable is used to set context about me, myself. So here is the same text that I have provided earlier so that the AI has the context about my business. After that, I go to the OpenAI node, and in the OpenAI, I have provided the resource as text and message a model. Then from model, I have selected ChatGPT 4o mini, but you can select any model. And I have provided a prompt that you are a helpful, intelligent proposal writer as a system role. And then for a user role, I have provided this prompt. So I have provided a part of Google Doc. So I have pasted a Google Doc template to the window as a prompt, and then I have provided some of the variables along with this so that the AI knows which part of the document it is required to update as it gets the information. So here I have written a descriptive prompt regarding that, and I have provided that output your result in the JSON using this format. So if we see, here are the variables that I am going to update in my Google template. And I have also provided some of the rules here, and here is the context about myself. If we go to the Google Doc, that how it actually looks like. So here I have also added some of the values as a variables. If we see, I have added them in a curly braces, and all the curly braces text are just a variables. So AI knows that which values it is required to generate, and then we are required to map those values in the Google Doc in order to update the document. If we go to the Google Doc proposal again, so here is the descriptive prompt that I have provided to the OpenAI node. And if I go to the prompt again with the role user, then here is the job description about the Upwork job that I am going to provide as an input. So here is the Google Drive node. For the Google Drive node, I have added this as a file and operation to copy. And which file I want to copy? It is the Google Doc Upwork proposal template that I have in my Google Drive. And here it changes the name to the title of the system that have been prepared in the previous node by the AI agent. If I go to the Google Drive node again, it is a share operation. And for the same document, I want the role as a reader and type to anyone. So this node is responsible for changing the permissions in order to read this document to everyone. So here is the Google Doc, and in this I am going to map some of the values that I want to update. So here is the title of the system, the old text, and the action I would want is find and replace the text. So it is very important that we just paste the values as it is, because it is required to find and replace the text. So no changes should be there. And here the value I am getting from the OpenAI node, and that I have generated, and I have used this as a new text. So all these variables that I have, that you can see here, these are being now mapped to new values that are being generated from the OpenAI node. So yeah, these are all the values that I have added. After that, the Google Docs generate the doc ID of the document, and in this edit field, I have just added the document ID in the link so that I can get the plain text link from the output. Now if we go to this generate mermaid code, execute workflow trigger will get the Upwork job description as an input. And in the OpenAI node, if I see, so here is a system prompt that is, you are a helpful, intelligent mermaid.js code writer. And here is the prompt that is set to the user. If I see here, so your task is to take as an input an Upwork job description and return output a mermaid diagram that I can visualize using a subsequent mermaid.js tool. So mermaid.js tool we are using is a Whimsical, and through Whimsical you can also share this by getting an export as the image or anything you want. For example, we can also print this. Then you can send this to the client on the Upwork. In the mermaid, I am telling that output your result in the plain text using a mermaid code formatting. Don't output anything but the mermaid diagram code, which I can just copy and then paste to the whimsical in order to generate the mermaid diagram. And here is an example of what your output should look like. I have provided a graph example, and I have also provided some of the rules that will not allow AI to hallucinate. So here is the user prompt, and again a user prompt would be the query that is the job description. So output would be a mermaid code, the string in a string format, and hence we can just copy that and paste that in our whimsical tool. So this was all the separate flows that I have covered, and through all these nodes we have got an AI agent that automates the job application of Upwork, and this increases the chances because as many jobs as we apply, our profile go to the top, and then we can increase our chances as well as luck in order to get the job. So this was all about the Upwork AI Proposal Builder. If you generally found the value in this video, I would like to request you to please like the video, subscribe the channel, and follow me for more AI related stuffs. And please make sure that all these files that I have created along with the AI automation that would be available in the YouTube description box, and you can download that for free from that. Thank you.